And let's talk about, we've talked about yourself as a writer and as a teacher, and I think the listeners are going to be interested in your experiences as a Tolstoy reader. What's your own favorite selection of Tolstoy's writings? And the last question to ask you is, what makes Tolstoy's writings, specifically in the last stages of his life, classic?
First of all, my own favorite writing of Tolstoy's is certainly Anna Karenina. I think that is like the epitome of the realistic novel. I think, the novel in the 19th century in English reaches its peak with probably with Middlemarch, George Eliot, but certainly the world novel, that's novels written in other languages than English, reaches its peak in Anna Karenina. I think it's even better than War and Peace, although it's hard to compare. They're such apples and oranges, and they're both magnificent works. But in my own personal reading, Anna Karenina is a book that I could go back to and reread every year for the rest of my life quite happily, always discovering new things. I have a great joy in Tolstoy's vision in that book. As far as the later writings go, I think readers will be quite startled to read Last Steps and see this great old man, an incredibly capacious mind, a very shrewd individual with a kind of a finely tuned sense of the spiritual world, meditating on last things, trying to say to himself what matters in life. How do I live my life? How do I want my life to go before I die? What is the meaning of God, and what is the meaning of death? He's really thinking about these huge themes in fresh ways. It's quite a remarkable thing.
Well, that's great. Well, thanks so much, Jay. This has been a really interesting conversation, and we're all looking forward to Last Steps, and we're looking forward to the movie coming out, and we really appreciate your time.
Well, Elda, anytime. Thank you very much, and I'm always grateful to readers go to these wonderful works of Tolstoy and find illumination and peace and thought-provoking things to read.